Happy Friday the 3rd of December. When I was a kid, I used to be like, oh, how is it like only the 3rd of December? It's taking so long, it's dragging. As an adult, I'm like, how is it the 3rd already? Yeah, so Friday, work day for me. So John's got the kids for the day. I've got lots to do. I have got designing for Lollipop Box Club to do. I have got my Patreon, definitely my adults tutorial to do, to video, edit, upload, get that out. I have got to edit a video that I did a collab for YouTube with. It needs to be up by tonight. I've just got to do the voiceover, and I've been procrastinating on that because I had this cold. I sounded absolute rubbish, so I didn't want to do a voiceover. Sounded like absolute rubbish. So I must do that because that's today. I need to film a toy video because I was being sent some toys, so I must film that to keep my end of the bargain, as it were. Just looking at my list. I also need to list the Nutcracker collection, which was the December collection, which I haven't done yet because I've been poorly. And then, I'm looking at my list, and then, after that, if I get time, I need to record my Patreon kids video, the children's tutorial. But I do have a little bit more leeway on that because that comes out in the middle of the month. But and amongst that, I also have another client I need to design for at some point this month. And I also have the January Brimbles collection to start drawing, which I haven't started drawing yet. So, busy bee at the moment. I said it doesn't help because I've been ill. I haven't been doing any work in the evenings. And yeah, that is now really starting to show through. So, gonna be a busy day for me. I'm a rocking and a rolling. I did the designing. It's quite funny because as a designer, like I was designing Christmas stuff back in like August and September, and now I'm designing Valentine's Day and spring stuff. And it's so weird, like no wonder I feel like time is always going so quickly, is because it's not necessarily going so quickly, it's because I'm already in the next season, like designing the next season stuff so that it can be made and everything, which is really cool. Yeah, I've just replied to some emails as well. I've got so many emails, I'm trying to keep on top of them. So annoyed at the moment. Like, I know it's not their fault either, like Royal Mail, I know they're probably understaffed, I know that I know there's COVID, I know there's Brexit, I know there's a pandemic, I know this, but equally we have got customers as well that, like, you know, we have said we've sent stuff to because we have and it's just not, it's like really delayed. And so we had like a client that really needed their stuff, not a B2B client, not a customer, like a business client. And so we sent by Royal Mail, first class, guaranteed next day delivery by 1 o'clock. 2 days later, it's only just arrived. So it should have been there, it was sent on Wednesday morning, so it should have been there by Thursday, 1 o'clock. It was only sent up north on Thursday, and it arrived up north this morning. So whilst it should have been at the recipient's premises before 1 o'clock yesterday, it is still at a shipping place. It is still in like a sorting office. And this is a tracked, guaranteed by 1 p.m. So because we offered, in order to stay competitive, because Etsy kind of drive that. It's one of my biggest bugbears as a small business, is that big companies like, I don't know, Next, for example, I've shopped with Next in the past, they have like a flat shipping delivery of like £3 or £4 unless you subscribe to their like year-long thing. But small businesses like myself, Etsy are kind of constantly trying to force you to offer free shipping, which we do. But in order to use free shipping and keep prices fairly reasonable and still make a living, we have to send our post by like normal delivery, so not tracked, which is uber frustrating because we're getting so many emails at the moment of people asking where their orders are, and I'm like, but we've sent our orders. And it's just really worrying me at the moment that we're kind of getting a bad reputation because we have been doing this for years now. You know, this is not our first Christmas, not our first year in business. It's something like, what, 8 or 9 years? Yeah, so it's just a bit disheartening at the moment. So, cracking on though, eh? Look at this, you guys. My little elves downstairs made me a hot chocolate in a Mrs. Claus mug with cream. This is the plant-based cream, which is pretty good. It doesn't hold its shape as well as like dairy cream, but it's, you know, plant-based. Got my candy cane, which half of it's melted already, and some marshmallows and sprinkles. Looks awesome. They've also made popcorn. I've got a bit of FOMO right now, to be honest. Yeah, I've got a FOMO. They made popcorn, which is great because I've got some, but they're just putting on a DVD. They're going to be watching Santa Claus the movie. To be fair, because we've all been ill and had colds and everything, I have spent a lot of time sitting on the sofa, and Santa Claus the movie came out in 1985 and I've probably watched it several times a year, every year since then. I was 4 in 1985, and so I have seen it loads of times, but they're both, my 2 daughters, they're both in their onesies. They've got reindeer onesies, and they're both in their onesies, and they've been making hot chocolate, and they've got popcorn, and they're about to sit down on the sofa with Daddy and watch Santa Claus the movie. So I've got like considerable FOMO, even though I've watched, I watched a film with them every day this week. I've still got FOMO, but I'm trying. I've come upstairs because I was going to linger downstairs, so I've come back upstairs. I'm really rocking and rolling. I always find things take a lot longer to do than I expect them to do. So I haven't like really knocked through my to-do list as much as I thought I would. But yeah, we're getting there. So I need to kind of focus. I've had some Amazon stuff come, so I'm gonna all open that. I did a card for my Patreons, which I'll show you, and I'm going to send that to one of my friends. So right now I'm just on my computer. I've finished work for the day. It's 6:30, but I'm just doing this for myself. I'm writing up the text to go in my festive memory keeping album. Because we've been ill, I've been a bit behind, so I'm just kind of like backtracking now and doing that. Normally what I do is I do my writing. I normally do like admin in the evening, and so when I'm on my computer doing my admin, I just kind of like get in Photoshop and I just do a 3x4 card and I write up the journaling for that day, and then I add it to an A4 sheet, and then when I've got enough on there, I need to turn them actually because you can actually get 6 on an A4, not 4. Yeah, when I've got enough on there to print, then I save them and I print. But as I say, because I've been ill, I've been really behind. But also in one of the Amazon packages that I was just talking about that I'd received, is these, my inserts to go in my binder. So these have just got the 2 3x4s at the top and then the 4x6 at the bottom. These are the ones that I've used for the last couple of years. So I need to find my album out that I've got for this year.